All right, guys. So I'm going to do a split screen here for you so that way you can see my presentation, but you can also see my part of the class notebook that you need to be filling out. All right. So once you're in the class notebook, you'll see that this top section says complete these sentences. Now, in the normal classroom, you would have walked into the room, you would have grabbed your notebook, and you would have filled these sentences out. These are personalized sentences, meaning there is not one correct answer. There are answers that are more correct than others, but there's not just one correct answer. Okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to fill in these blanks. So this says no me gusta. No me gusta. Remember, no me gusta means I don't like. No me gusta mirar. I don't like to watch. Sorry. Okay, so no me gusta mirar. I don't like to watch something. So you might have to go back to your notes and go to the gustar section. The gustar is what our likes are. So I don't like to watch, and then let's scroll down to the watching section. No me gusta mirar. So you would pick something from this box here, this I don't like to watch box. Right? Go back over to our preferences page. So I don't like to watch this thing. Pero, but, me gusta, I like something. Okay, so you like to watch something else. Porque, because of something. So you don't like to watch something, but you do like to watch something because. So you will probably have to go back to your notes, both your gustar section and your opinion section, in order to fill in those blanks. You probably don't know all of the words yet for that. However, you do need to be able to defend your answer on why you like something and why you don't like something. You can always go with a simple answer like, I like it because it is interesting, or I don't like it because it is not interesting. Okay, so you can do either one of those. Those are totally great. So that's number one, all right? Number two says, me gusta mucho, I really like. Escuchar, to listen to something. And this should be a type of music, all right? I really like to listen to this type of music. And then the sentence goes on to say, pero me gusta un poco escuchar blank. But I like a little bit to listen to this type of music, porque blank, because of this reason. Now, please make sure that you are choosing to listen to a type of music rather than a TV show. Okay, like we're not talking about anything specific here. We're talking about really general, really broad things. Okay, so if you need to, now would be a good time to pause the video and take a couple of minutes to fill in those blanks before moving on. All right, so if you are ready to continue on, we are going to go ahead and move on. We are going to talk about las preferencias, preferences, okay? And this says write the translations so you have sentence starters for future writing assignments. Technically, we're not supposed to give you translations, and we're supposed to just kind of let you guys understand what everything is, but I know that you guys, some of you need the translations. So this first one here, we have que te gusta más, blank, o blank. And then over here, we've got some pictures, kind of the same thing here. And we have this thumbs up, and then some like choices, all right? So que we've had before. Que means what. So on your page, on your class notebook page, you need to type what. And then te gusta, you like. And then más, more, okay? What you like more. And then there's a blank. The letter O just means or. And then another blank. Now, when we read this sentence, we've translated it exactly as it is. What you like more, blank or blank. But that doesn't make sense. In English, we have, I think it's called like an auxiliary verb or something like that. We always say do. What do you like more, blank or blank? Now, if you want to put the do in parentheses because it's not actually in the question in Spanish, go for it. If you want to leave the parentheses out and you want to have it there because that's what makes sense to you, go for it. That's fine. Either way is totally fine. All right. So then we have ¿Qué te gusta más? ¿Escuchar música o ver películas? So we have this right here. ¿Qué te gusta más? We just translated. What do you like more? Escuchar música. Escuchar música, to listen to music. Or, from right up here. Ver películas. Ver películas, to watch movies. So which do you like more? To listen to music or to watch movies? Now, some of you might be like, well, I don't like watching movies. I like to watch TV. Okay, well, that's not a choice. Your choices right now are listening to music or watching movies. That's it. You can't change it, okay? This is not Burger King. You cannot have it your way, all right? So which do you like more, listening to music or watching movies? What we need to do in order to answer it, we need to say me gusta más. So me gusta and the word más. I'm going to copy the word más because it has an accent in it, and I'm too lazy to go to insert, symbol, more symbols, find the right A, all that jazz. Okay, so I'm just doing it, I'm copying it. So you're just choosing one. So you can either say me gusta más escuchar música, or you can say me gusta más ver películas. Okay? Pick one. Do not write them both. If you write them both, I will mark it wrong. Okay? So, only choose one, please. So this is the only sentence that we're going to have in Spanish here. All the rest are going to be in English on this side because we're just translating. Okay? This next one here says, ¿Qué prefieres? ¿Qué? We know that ¿qué means what. So I'm going to type what. And prefieres. Prefieres, let's look at that word. Maybe preference, preferences, something. It's you prefer. Remember that we have talked about before, if a verb ends with an S, it's you because you are special. It's dumb, but maybe it'll help you remember. Okay, so prefieres is you prefer. Now, if we look at this, we translated that exactly as it is. What you prefer. But that doesn't make sense in English, right? We would say, what do you prefer? So if you want to throw that do in there, go for it. In order to answer, we would say yo prefiero. Yo prefiero. If I ask you the question, what do you prefer? You would answer me, I prefer this. Okay? So I prefer, yo prefiero is I prefer something. All right. Next one, we have no me gusta or me gusta blank, pero yo prefiero blank. So at this point, what we're going to do is we are going to kind of Frankenstein some sentences together. We are going to pull pieces that we know. We know me gusta because we worked on that last week. Okay? And we know no. That just means no. And then we have this yo prefiero from up here. So we're just going to take pieces of sentences and put them together in different orders to have a variety of sentences, right? Because when you're writing, you want to make sure that you have a variety of sentences. You don't want to write, I like pop music, I like rap music, I like country music, I don't like this music, I don't like that music, I kind of like this music, I kind of like this music. Like that gets really boring, right? So we're adding some variety so that way our writing sounds better, all right? So no Me gusta. We have that no in parentheses, so we're going to put that no in parentheses in our writing. Me gusta means I like, but we have that no, so we're going to say I don't like, and that's going to be in parentheses there. So I don't like blank, pero, we know that pero means but. Yo prefiero, we just translated right here. I prefer blank. Okay. I don't like blank, but I prefer blank. No me gusta blank, pero yo prefiero blank. All right. So now we have no me gusta, sino que yo prefiero. Now, no me gusta, there's no parentheses around this one. So on this one, we do get to type I don't like something. And then sino que. Sino que is something that we're not going to use often in English, but we really want to make sure that we sound fancy in Spanish. So we're going to use sino que. Sino que means like but rather. Oops, and that shouldn't be capital because that should be a comma, sorry. But rather, and then again we have this yo prefiero. So like I said earlier, we're Frankensteining sentences together. All right? So, no me gusta blank, sino que yo prefiero blank. I don't like blank, but rather I prefer blank. All right. So the next one, I realize I skipped one in my slides. Whoops. This next one says yo no prefiero. Yo no prefiero. If yo prefiero means I prefer, then what do we think that yo no prefiero means? I don't prefer blank. I don't prefer this. And the word prefer is just like another word for like. All right. I don't like this, or I don't prefer this. It's not my jam. All right, and you can see these next three, these next two, or all three of these, start with yo no prefiero. I don't prefer. So I'm just going to keep that copied. I'm going to drag my mouse over the whole thing, Control C in order to copy, Control V in order to paste. And then the word porque, we know that porque means because, blank. So yo no prefiero blank, porque blank. Okay, that was this slide. Sorry, I didn't change the slide. And then this last one, yo no prefiero blank, sino que me gusta. Now we already have the yo no prefiero because it's been the sentence starter for the last three of them. Okay. Sino que, we used sino que right up here. We know that sino que means but rather. So I'm going to type but rather. And then me gusta. Me gusta we have used. We have me gusta right here. I like blank. All right, and that is it for this section for today. So on today's, you should have this portion filled out and you should have these answered. All right. Do not click turn in because this whole assignment is not done yet. We will complete this preferencias personalizadas tomorrow. We're going to be doing that in a Nearpod. All right. So don't click turn in. Just since it's in the notebook, it will automatically save and keep it for tomorrow.